Okay, I'm gonna walk you through how to set up and start using ConvertKit. You can get a free trial for ConvertKit through fastforwardamy.com/ConvertKit. So we go there. I've put my browser in incognito to not use my former passwords. And so you see here that through that link, fastforwardamy.com/ConvertKit, you get a free trial. I actually receive a commission if you make a purchase afterwards, but I only actually recommend the programs I do use. So we're going to try this for free because I am going to set up a new account. I'm going to say I'm brand new. Now, if you are migrating, they will provide you with the steps to recover your former email addresses. So I'm brand new and I'm going to say I don't have a website yet. And then I am going to say, okay, this is my email address, and I will create a password. Let's get started. Okay, as you see, ConvertKit has its own steps, and instead of following these steps, I'm actually going to walk you through some stuff myself. So first off, you have to have an account that's ready. Afterwards, you'll have to, after the 14 days, you'll have to input a credit card or something. And ConvertKit is actually not a free service, but it shows in how they have usability. So you see a couple of tabs at the top. We're gonna quickly explore what is what. Your subscribers tab, if you scroll down here, you will see your subscribers here, and here you will see that you can create tags, create segments, all of that. That is for further steps. Now, automations, you can use those to connect multiple triggers or events to forms, to sequences, to whatever you want. We'll see that later. Forms, that's really important to start gathering your email addresses. We're going to do that in a second. And sequences, those are actually not the broadcast. So the broadcasts are actually the emails that you can just send out, the one-off emails. You can either send them out right away, plan them in, or create drafts. Those are your newsletters. Whereas sequences would be evergreen content, meaning you can create those and have them being sent out the entire time. What a lot of people don't know is that when you set up an email account and you start collecting email addresses, it's a really good practice to connect a new subscriber immediately to like an onboarding sequence so that they immediately get a couple of emails from you instead of them signing up and then never hearing from you again. So what I would do in the very beginning, if you need to start an email list, is, well, that means you need to start gathering emails, and you can create a form for that. You can create a form by clicking on New Form, and here you can choose between form or landing page. What's the difference? The form here, basically everything is a form, as you can see at the top. But the distinction here is that a landing page will be an entire page, whereas a form will be something you can place on a page, like inline, below a post, whatever you want. I, in this instance, want to create a landing page. Let's assume you don't even have a website and we want to start gathering email addresses even before you launch your website. So we're going to choose landing page. Important to know is the back end of this is all the same. So whichever path we choose, it's only the layout on the front end that's going to be different, but what we're going to do in the system is the same. So we're going to set up a landing page. We're going to choose a template. Ooh, so pretty. I like all of these layouts. I kind of love this one. We can preview it. Okay, I think that's pretty cool. So I am gonna choose this one. This is where we are creating your form. So what I would do if I'm creating a download, I would give it the name download lead magnet. The lead magnet in this instance would be your download file. Here you can add files, you can choose a file here. You can make sure that you delete this probably. If you want to preview, you can click on this and then you can preview what's up, or you can share it and this is your link. So the fun part is when you don't have a website yet, you could be like, oh, I'll just share my landing page as like a temporary link. Here you can see that you can actually add an extra field. We always want to gather the first name, and we can also change the name label, so I could do your first name. Little trick I use for gathering email addresses, I would say your best email address. Let's stay consistent here. Okay, now it's clear to see that you can add images here. Now, on top of that, you want to make sure when you're creating a landing page that the landing page actually converts, meaning that you don't want to write, check out this page if you maybe, yeah, my keyboard is a little bit broken, maybe want to see sometime, and like a bunch of words that won't work. You need to be very clear. Download this free guide to triple your income. That's much better. Here you can write some more details, the subscribe button, but this video isn't really about the layout of this. I just want to show you here you can format everything that you're going to talk about. If you end up thinking, I want to maybe change the layouts, I'm not happy with the form I chose, you click on, let me see, change template here, and then you can choose a different template. Let's say we want to choose this template, then it just changes, but the data that you've put in there is still the same. So I could write here FastForwardAmy, and we're on a roll. I would always instantly change these colors. This is basically just playing around with it a bit. What I want to show you is, so this is the form. Let's say this is the door where people walk through, and if they want to walk through, they will give you their email address and they will give you their first name. And in exchange for that, they will get a download from you, because that's how gathering email addresses works very efficiently. So that means that we need to add our downloads. So here are the settings. That's something else, but the email here we can see, okay, we want to send an incentive email. We do that so that people need to confirm that they subscribed, so that we definitely get into their inbox, and we can edit that email. But here we can say, okay, after people click on this email, so let's pop this open. So you can see here, okay, this is the email address I'm going to use to send an email. Then here I'm going to write my subject line. I would write that a little bit differently. Yay, download ready, click to confirm, or click to grab your free guide. And then I would add maybe my name or something, just to make sure that they really see what it was about. If there was a title of my download, I would put that here. This is maybe not the best example, but think about if that comes into someone's inbox, would they click on it or not? Make that very clear. The more, like, if you almost barely can't see it, people aren't going to click on it, and you want them to open that email, because otherwise you will lose them. You can personalize this entire message, and you can also personalize the text here. Download your guide. It's good to have you. See you soon. Amy PS, and then I can add a bunch of stuff here. So you can personalize this email. Just whatever you want to adjust here is fine, but this button is important because you're sending an incentive email or a confirmation email, it means that when people click on the button, something will happen. If what happens is a download, you just click on download and you choose a file. So you click on there and you just add the file from your computer. If you want to direct them to, let's say, a secret page on your website, then you click URL and you input that here. That is very easy. That's why I love ConvertKit so much. It is very easy to send out a new lead magnet and to just create a new landing page. So that's what you need to do in order to set up a landing page and to give people a download or a URL. What you want to know is that the share link is here. As I said, this is a share link, and you could use that link to direct people to. Let's say you don't have, oh yeah, I didn't save it. Let's see. After I save it, you will see it. Okay. Let's say you don't have a website yet. It's really fun that you can already start gathering email addresses, and you can even redirect your domain name to this page. So that looks very clean already, even though I hardly changed anything. If I would be using this, I'd change some more and input some more information, but it's good to know that it already looks so clean, right? Okay, let's go back here. So the other buttons, what are the other buttons? Reports, you will see everything that happens there. That's for later. Let's go back to the content. We have the settings button. When a visitor subscribes to a form, show a success message. That means that after you fill this out and you click on subscribe and it works, you would just get a random, like a blank page with a success message. You could do that, or you could redirect them to a custom page, like a custom made thank you page on your website, for example. You can do a lot of fun things with that, but that is not like the topic of this video. Use that once you have a thank you page. You could maybe have people look at other blog posts, offer them something, get them to your Facebook group, whatever you want. This we already talked about. That's the confirmation email and what happens when they click on the button in that email. Here you can change the layout, you can add a different background image, change the colors, the opacity, you can change that. Now you can see nothing. This would be medium, and you can like do whatever you want there. Custom CSS code if you're into that. Other settings, you don't need a lot of stuff here, but that's good to know. And SEO and analytics, you can use those as well. Now, if you're wondering about GDPR, you do that just through your settings in ConvertKit itself. Let's have a look at that if you want to. So let's go and see here. So this is all you need to get started with a landing page and to deliver your download, and then you will start seeing the subscribers piling up here after you publish that. Now, if we go into our account, we can see account settings, and we will see here is the GDPR stuff. Everyone is always wondering about that. So you could just click one of these two, whichever makes you feel comfortable, and then you're automatically aligned or like okay as the GDPR needs you to be. So just click this and then you will see that something else happens when people opt into your email list. So that's fairly easy. Let's save those settings. Okay, so you've set up a form, and let's say you want to send out a welcome sequence, like an onboarding sequence. You could create a sequence, and you could say welcome sequence. Let's create a sequence, and we can say like, this is email 1. Hello, my name, yeah, as you can see, my keyboard is stuck. In blah blah blah, a bunch of stuff. Obviously ConvertKit has tutorials on this. I just want to give you the like that you understand how the system works. If you say, oh, I want to send that immediately, you could put it in 0 days and then it sends out immediately. Once you publish it, it's alive. But here I need to input a little bit more information because this account isn't ready yet. You could add in more emails. You could be like, oh, I want this one to send out 2 days after the last one. You can input at what time, everything through the settings. So there's a lot you can do. That's a sequence. Let's say you want to connect a form to a sequence. What do I mean by that? Let's say that you want to make sure that when someone downloads something from you, they get sent to a welcome sequence. We create an automation, and the first thing is we choose an event. An event is something needs to happen. This is like a trigger. Something needs to happen in order to get the ball rolling. Either we add someone to a tag, someone makes a purchase, for example, you can connect your Shopify to the system, custom field, whatever. We're going to say when someone joins my form, download lead magnet. Then the next step is the action that happens because of that, because of this trigger of the event, is that I will send them an email sequence, and that is my welcome sequence. Then don't forget to turn this on. I have forgotten that a bunch of times. Now this is live. So that means, of course, your sequence needs to be live. If everything in your sequence is still a draft, nothing will get sent out. But if those things are published, that means that if someone walks through this door, they will immediately start getting these emails in the order and the time frame that you have created them. Okay, you can do a lot more. You can add a delay, you can add extra tags, you can do a condition. For example, you could be like, I want to send this sequence if they don't have that product from my Shopify, whatever. You can give custom names here. Make sure you just test all of this out, but don't forget that live toggle. Okay, so this is for automated emails. Now, maybe you're just wondering like, hey, I just want to send out a newsletter. That happens in the broadcasts section. You click on new broadcasts, and then you can either send it to all of your subscribers, or you can say, no, I only want the people who were subscribed to my form, which was download these lead magnets, and then you can exclude people or add more people, whatever you want. This is for when you're already in the system. The next step is that you can pick a title. Very important. A lot of people just don't really think about the title, but remember that the title is what determines if people actually open up your email or not. Here you can type again, hey, and then you can use the subscriber's name, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you can always preview it in a browser. That looks horrible. You could email it to yourself. as a preview. You can choose different layouts, but I just kind of use a pretty basic layout. So a lot of people are sad that this doesn't work like MailChimp, that it's not as visual. Thing is, the text actually gets digested a lot better for your readers. Like, they benefit from it. It's less spammy when there's just text and not too many images like in MailChimp. So I do think that not having the drag and drop builder like in MailChimp is a disadvantage of ConvertKit, but I have to say that the ease of creating the forms and delivering the lead magnets and creating the automations is so big that I do really, really, really 100% prefer ConvertKit over MailChimp, and I would recommend you do that too. You have to know that even getting a couple of subscribers can generate revenue for you and your business, and you get those by creating lead magnets and by offering content that people want. MailChimp makes that so difficult for you that I just love this. Also, what ConvertKit does differently compared to other systems is that you can, like, a subscriber is never counted twice. A subscriber just get different tags. Like, if people download multiple things from you, there's still just one person in your system, but that person just did multiple things. In a lot of other email systems, those people get counted time on time again, which means you also, once you start paying for your subscribers above a certain threshold, that means that you might be paying double for the same person. So that's a shame. If you want to send out this, you click on next step, and yeah, you can, I can't preview this because I don't have any subscribers yet in this account, but that's what happens. And you can either send it out or you can schedule it. Very easy. And then you can just save the draft. I'll save it. I'm not going to schedule it, so I'm going to save the draft. Okay. Yeah, let me think. Is there anything else I need to say? I don't think so, actually. If you want to create an account and have a 14-day free trial, go to FastForwardAmy.com/ConvertKit and you get a 14-day free trial. That is my affiliate link. I might receive a commission if you decide to stay on, and I really hope you do. I have tested out a bunch of systems. I've lost so much time reviewing different systems and wasting time not publishing new lead magnets, not getting any subscribers because it was too difficult, and this makes it very easy. One thing left to say, once you do have forms and subscribers, clicking on the forms, you will start seeing a graph here, and that's just a lot of fun. You can also archive your forms if they're not useful anymore. Okay, I hope this helped, and good luck with your email adventure. Now, before you go, just a quick question. Are you ready to build your online brand? If so, and if you are ready to work from anywhere, make money while you sleep, and you want to start building your online brand and business, then go to FastForwardAmy.com/start your online brand, and you will get my free course on how to get started to build your personal brand and start making money online. So go to FastForwardAmy.com/start your online brand, and you'll be able to get started right away.